Hi, Luke.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you in person for the second time. The first time
Thank you so much.
Were threatening me with a lobster, I think. I
Yeah.
have a photo evidence of that.
Really? Well, it was a stressful period, Eurovision. Like, I just had to have like a bodyguard. I didn't have one in my team, so when you have like that scary object with you, if people are brave enough, you kind of comb the people who are not brave, and then the brave ones approach you, and those are the right people.
Well, yeah, I obviously.
And you made it.
I made it through the
GG.
lobster attack. I know. No, so obviously, it's a year since you were representing Serbia in Eurovision, and now you have a Discord channel with a bunch of fans on there. You've written an album now.
Yeah.
You've released a number of singles.
Yeah.
What has the year been like? There must have been so many things going on. Has it been super busy?
Well, I always thought like the whole experience in Eurovision is going to like shake me up and wake me up from my eternal dream, but I think like it's the fans and the performances that came after Eurovision, the fans who stuck around and their energy that gave me like I guess fuel to keep going and create, and I created this album. It was quite quick. Some of the songs obviously I created a bit before, and then the album just came about quickly. It was supposed to be an EP, right? But then I had so much to say. I've heard so many stories from the fans and many conversations, and that I don't know. It's so dear to me this whole year, and I would say like even the period after Eurovision is much better in a way.
Yeah.
Because it's mine. It's my personal moment. Eurovision was not.
Exactly. And I mean, I'm disclaimer. I'm part of the Discord group, so I see everything.
I know your username.
Oh no.
I'm gonna block you. Be careful, boy. I'm threatening. There's no lobster that I need anymore. I'm brave now.
Oh no, Discord ban. No.
I know all the mods.
So do I.
Uprising.
I know. Take it back. No, so I was wondering because you hold also stages on the Discord. You talk about what's upcoming, and you've told us about that you've been writing a new album. It's coming out May 24th. What can you say about it at this stage? What should we be looking forward to? What genres of music are you tapping into, etc.?
There's like two ways of answering this question. One would be definitely that the album is not something that I wrote and then I'm not gonna write another album for 4 years. Like now in my full power, I have fans, and it does really depend on that mutual love and kind of, as I said, like the Tinkerbell. As long as the clap keeps going, you're alive. And if you don't pay attention to Tinkerbell, she's just sad in her little corner. But without emotionally manipulating too much. I think as long as I'm inspired by the support, like I'll create music. I was making music for such a long time, and every single that I released had an album behind it, but I was never brave enough to release it, and I scrapped all of the songs. I was thinking of putting some of the old songs on the album, but I always think this is just a new story, and it's definitely different from song to song. I said like earlier, like I was joking that it's going to sound very metal, but it's not. It's like I think a beautiful mix of like all of the feelings, like sorrow and rage and desire to change, and the topics that I cover were some of the topics that I've seen my fans talk about. They're quite internal, some of them are external, like some of Mrs. Pava, the Eurovision version. I think like it's going to be really funny because like I sampled 10,000 people from the arena saying the B word. So I have a duet with all of the fans. Amazing. I can't wait for 10,000 lawsuits. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen.
I was one of those fans, I think, in that arena. So you've got me on your.
Yeah. Don't sue me, or I'll block you on Discord.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. But it's just for me, like, it's just that moment of like, I don't think people usually say things like, "Oh my God, the fans!" Like, yeah, blah blah blah. But I don't know how to present it to people how much they mean to me. I don't know what to do. What can I do? I don't know. Give a kidney to some of them. Like I don't know, but like it's just like I can't even explain it. Like I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, let's cause chaos on Twitter. And
Yes.
and then it's fun, and people also like go to their struggles, and it's like a moment where they can relax and just be stupid, and I think that's amazing.
Yeah, it made me think of two things. First of all, that with your music, I mean, personally, I'm not a music expert, but I don't
Me
feel
neither.
like it's true. It's true. I don't feel like you can put your the music that you send out there into one particular genre. It seems to be more emotion focused in terms of telling a story.
Yeah.
And whatever genre fits to that emotion. Is that the
We
case?
were
or-
just talking about it. I discovered this genre called art pop, and it's actually a genre that you can put when you're playlisting your songs or stuff like that when you apply. Not that I got playlisted in any. They're like every time I release a single, it's a different genre, and they're like, go get him checked. But I would say art pop is like definitely, and the artist around it is like definitely the genre. What I would say that means is like deep focus on experimentation and lyrics. I'm first and foremost a songwriter. I would never say that I'm a singer. I'm working on it. I have this amazing singing teacher that like.
You have an amazing voice.
Oh,
You may not
I think
say it, but you do.
To me, I feel like once I get to become like becomes parts of my like muscle memory and everything, like it becomes just an actual thing. When I do, I'll become unstoppable. But we're still there. I'm still being humbled by God.
Yeah, he's too cool.
Are you cool? That's what I like to hear. God's too cool, God's too cool, God's too cool.
It's too cool to make me. Yeah, no, but in the album you could see that there is a lot more experimentation with the vocal than in my previous tracks, where I was a bit more kind of subtle and gentle. This one is a bit more rageful, I could say. Maybe.
Interesting.
Not the song you heard. No, but yeah, some other ones.
Okay, cool. And I have two final questions. The first one is still related to the album in a way, I guess, or may not be. But you're playing a number of shows in the upcoming months. In May, you'll be across the UK and Europe. You'll be in Helsinki, Warsaw, and Vienna. Any
Yeah,
other?
in Europe, I'll be there, and it's in June. Actually,
Yes.
I think like 4th of June is when the little tour starts. We're going to change the show. Obviously, I want to make it a bit more raw, less. Well, not that much. We've experimented with technology, but like in a different way. Like, loads of the venues can't handle, and my money as well. Like, I'm not saying I don't have any, but like the shows that I made and envisioned, same as Eurovision, it was very expensive, and like it just takes like a label and 100 people to do it, and like having a really big LED screen, like LED screen, like everywhere is not possible when you're a small artist.
Yeah.
They're usually in like venues that you have like 3,000 people. So I'm gonna do something that I can carry in my suitcase, but it will be
Nice.
like there,
Okay.
present. I don't know how to explain it differently.
I guess we'll see when you do it.
It all goes to the amazing relation I built with the Chinese fan base at one point, and like they have this amazing technology there that I could cheaply use, and it's just amazing, and I can't wait for people to see it. We've infused the show with a lot of that club metal kind of atmosphere. We changed it because loads of the people are gonna come again to the show. They've been coming like 4 or 5 times. We can't give them the same thing, right? We need to play the album. There's like more songs, and I really can't wait to start doing that, to sweat it all out with them.
I can't wait to go. I'm going to Helsinki show, so...
I can't believe I'll be in Finland. I'll see if I can get Karja to come to the show. He's probably too busy for me.
I mean, it's Karja. He might just accidentally wander in.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like,
Yeah,
what?
maybe.
Oh,
that wouldn't be the
playing.
first time he wandered in accidentally. But yeah, I think like yeah, it would be really cool. I met Alessandra here in Norway.
Yeah.
She came out to me. She was so nice to invite me to her show in London. It's just beautiful to have that kind of family, like
Yes.
after that, and us as artists, some of us are like really connected, and that experience will be there forever.
Yeah, and I guess to finish off then, linked to that, I mean, obviously with Eurovision 2023, it was a particularly tough time that, especially the final week with what happened in Serbia for you, and...
Do you believe me? I forgot about that. So I was talking to Alessandra about it. After Eurovision finished, I went home to hang out with my sister's kids, and just because that's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like that's another form of therapy that like I don't think like I can afford like.
Kids can be the best therapy
Yeah,
sometimes.
well, yeah. I mean, they're pretty neat kids, and I was there for like a week, and then I came back to London, and then I felt like, oh my God, I'm not having this big team. I can't stop, even though I was like exhausted physically, emotionally, and I was working, and I filmed I'm So Happy video in July, and after I filmed that, I crashed completely because there was nothing that I was actually planning to do at the moment. There was no album, and I guess like the thing that kind of kept me going and like everything was like that interaction that I had with fans. But it was terrible, and at that time with the whole, I mean, I can't say I was like disappointed with the result, but I forgot that like a lot of people from voting countries didn't even watch it because of everything that was happening, so they weren't really paying attention. Neither did I really. I was like, oh my God, we have to do it right now. So it was very difficult. Like our atmosphere changed. Luckily, the song wasn't that happy, but but it was very difficult. It was like an emotional roller coaster, I guess, like with everything happening. And I got the results from it like a bit later.
Okay, yeah.
But I have to say, like Discord, and maybe possibly Twitter, but those stages, I said to. We had a meet and greet here in Norway, and I was saying like every time I would feel like I have like this down period where I want to go down and I need to ascend, I sometimes make a Discord server. That's why I have those random events, because like that talk with them, just I don't know what it is. It's not even the attention, because I don't even, I don't turn on the camera or anything. It's just like, oh my God, let me call my friends. And like it's like 100 of them there. And it's really beautiful, and like there's multitude of ways that I plan on expressing my gratitude to the fans, and
And I think the fans on Discord really appreciate it so much.
I hope
Like the
so.
stages, no, we really do, because it's so many people say when after you've done a stage that it's just the perfect. It's almost like a bedtime lullaby listening to you speak there.
Well,
it's really soothing
that's
for all
the
of
point
us.
to like sleep forever. It's like about to soothe you to like hopefully not an eternal sleep if
No,
I'm boring.
it's not boring. Definitely
The
not
last
boring.
one we were meowing for 30 minutes.
I have that in video.
Meow, 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 meow.
What's that?
Meow. Meow, meow,
What?
meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. But anyway, it's just a beautiful like moment for all of us to connect, and you know, I've recognized so many people. Like right now, like if I when I go to Finland, I'm gonna recognize all of them, and I'm gonna know where they came from.
Yeah.
I just remember faces, and even with the fan media today, they were like, and I was like, yeah, we had an interview in Madrid, and they were like, you remember? And I was like, I know, it was a stressful period, but I remember everybody.
That's amazing.
So yeah.
Yeah, and I think finally, like this year, Eurovision 2024. I mean, you're doing it's not a full pre-party, but you've been involved in London pre-party.
I've been
You've
involved.
met some of the artists.
I've met the ones that I would hang out if I was the competitor this year. So.
And I mean, is there anything that any of the songs, for example, that you're thinking, oh, I love that, or a character that you love, thinking, I want them to win, or I want them to do really well?
I can't say because I'm going to have a very important part this year in Eurovision. But I can say who I vibe with a lot.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have to wait and see how everybody performs. And I really like Nemo. He said it's Nemo.
Yeah,
I liked Sylvester. I liked Musti. Said really beautiful things about me. I've now met Marcus and Martinez. Really cute guys. Who else did I talk to? I talked to Aiko. Dons. Yes, yes, the best one. We were chatting about video games and everything. So I feel like last year it was like Thea and Karya that I was we were all like weird together, I guess, and Alessandra.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about it. I said it was lucky that we didn't get to spend so much time together, because every time we'd meet and you leave us for 15 minutes, what comes out? It's like, you know, when somebody's like watering your brain to say stupid things because it's funny and they have the same humor, but then you go and it never ends. So yeah, it was really cool to hang out with them, and these would be like, I guess, the people that I would hang out this year. So much talent, really.
Yeah.
I really like the Croatian song as well. Kind of stoked, you know, like for them to get some recognition.
Yes, exactly.
They've been sending out really boring songs like for the couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad they stepped up. And
No, it's
last
incredible.
year, this year, and yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
you.
Luke,
Thank
for
you so much.
taking the time to chat. It's been a pleasure, and I'm sure all the Discord people. Hi to all of Sleep Forever.
Yes, I love you so much. I love you so much, and we're gonna do more Discord stages. I've been feeling a bit down. No, now every time there's a Discord stage, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what's wrong?" But never mind. I love you so much.
I know what you guys gonna